Hello everyone, I'm Kechiko. Welcome back to Tales of Berseria. So in the last episode we were still in the tunnels. Kurigane built Rokurou some new daggers, and we had to fight against some mistresses that was trying to come and kill Eleanor. And now we're finally about to leave the tunnels. Oh, it goes straight into the port. Huh. I'm glad I stopped. Oh. Oh, hey. 110. Seems like I'm gonna have to start getting some more cat souls. How quick are you guys gonna do this? Oh. Tranquillo, a ribbon that helps its wearer remain calm and focused. I think that's the only one ribbon. Here you go. Boop. Tech. Hello. I take a nap and then everyone just ups and vanishes. What could have happened? Ooh, did people get them out of because of this fight? Oh, wastrel? Wastrel. A title for one who has spent tons of gold. You're a true job creator. Yeah, this looks like the other port. Yeah, they really all just cleared out. Okay, well, we already know that we're going to need him in our party. So maybe...
Leave the fighting to me.
You know what you're getting into?
I think that's okay. And then we'll go ahead and switch his over to the Kuragane daggers, an eerie pair of short swords made from the head of the demon Kuragane, who willingly used it as a material for Rokurou. Oops. There. Oh, expedition has returned.
Take a look at this.
Nice! There's no better victory than a safe return. Eye of newt and mushroom spore, tender parts of prickle bore!
Still nothing.
Scout ship setting sail.
I mean, like, we're getting a lot of the foods, that's for sure. Speaking of which... Who's cooking now? He is. And he's level 4. Let's see, who needs...
All right, I'll do the cooking.
Hello there, again.
There they are.
Which must mean they took out every one of the exorcists who went after them.
Hey, I told them not to bother. Now how did that sword of yours turn out? Fine, I'll find out myself.
Rokurou, we can handle the exorcists. Go and find your victory.
Thanks. All right, let's get down to business.
Do I have to fight him again?
Not bad. You better not die too quickly on me. I want this to be fun. Come on, bro. Don't hold back.
Why are you coming after me for? Okay, so we got rid of him.
Ooh, those are some fine-looking swords you got there. Take a good look, because they're going to cut you down. Yeah, that's right. Get into it. Keep it up. I love it. Not bad.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm paralyzed. Who does paralyze? She does burn. Ah. Okay. There we go.
But I'm not done yet.
And I was low health too.
You put up a good fight, I'll give you that. But you're a frickin' demon. Shouldn't you bring more to the table than pretty damn good Rangetsu style? You don't have what it takes to win against the rightful heir. Don't count me out. Just yet.
Did he break the sword?
I've got something to show you! Take this!
Oh, he took my sword out. I mean, his sword out.
Now that was clever. Giving up one of your own hands to go for my neck. If I was just a second slower, I'd be dead now. I like it. This is what I've been looking for. All right, let's call it good here. Listen up. If y'all want any hope of beating me, come find me once you're more skilled and better armed.
Is that optional?
I'll cut you down. No matter how many times I lose. No matter how many years it takes. There we go. That's the face I'm looking for. So vicious. It's perfect.
He reminds me of
What
someone.
is wrong with him?
Shouldn't you be worrying more about your own skin? The entire Abbey knows by now that you're a traitor.
Well,
That guy, he was really strong.
Yeah, he was. They all are.
But we will beat him if we must. No matter what it takes.
The Von Elty is here.
Let's get going.
is the inn finally open?
Please, take me with you. I'll make a sword that surpasses Stormhowl yet. I know I will. But for another blade to beat Stormhowl, its wielder must be a swordsman of unmatched skill.
Hey, Eisen. Got any room on this pile of wood scrap for a suit of armor?
If not, make someone wear it.
Works for me. You heard him, Kurogane.
Many thanks.
Okay, we're off to find Grimoire and decipher the book. You know where we're going, right, kiddo?
I completely forgot what we
We're
actually was
headed
trying
for the
to do
Yseult
this.
Archipelago in Southgand.
Ooh, we didn't get any grade. Oh, we got Form 5 Scatter Burst. So we got Numbing Glassite. Provides the ability to trigger random paralysis related skills. Oh, thank you. The Virtuous Spy.
Velvet's demon hand. It's such a mysterious weapon. I can only imagine how much of a threat it will become to the Abbey. This calls for a clear-headed breakdown of everything I know about it so far. It changes shape in a flash and could devour most anything. How must that feel, to devour something with your hand like that? But it doesn't devour the bandages that cover it up. Maybe they're protected with some sort of special art? Likewise, the rest of her outfit can't be ignored. One would think she wouldn't want to wear such ragged clothing, yet she clearly has no inclination of buying something new. I suppose that could be taken to mean she has some sort of attachment to it. But that top is really big for her. Like it was made for a man. Maybe she wears that outfit in memory of someone important to her. I'd better not touch it then. I know I may not look it, but I really am good at sewing. Maybe I should suggest mending her clothes rather than outright replacing them. On the other hand, that fabric looks like it would be hard to push a needle through. I could be in over my head. But the tougher the fight, the more I get fired up. Of course, Lord Artorius would probably scold me if he heard me talking like that.
Who'd scold you for what now?
Oh, well, I was thinking about sewing. I mean, your clothes, they're all beat up, and I thought that if I offered to mend them for you, you'd probably scold me. Wouldn't you?
You'd mend my clothes? Have they been worrying you that much?
I mean, not like constantly or anything. It just crosses my mind from time to time.
Are you good at it?
Yes. I'm told I come across as awkward sometimes, but if nothing else, I'm good with my hands.
I see. All right, if I ever need it done, I'll come to you.
Good. Just leave it to me.
Are you feeling all right? You're really sweating. The heat and the cold doesn't bother me at all, but you're a human, so you need to take care of yourself. And if you keep soaking in your own sweat, you'll catch a cold. Besides, I don't imagine it feels that great. You should keep washing and bathing on your own schedule, like however you did before falling in with us. Just let me know and I'll make it work. Because the guys aren't considerate enough to stop and ask you if you need to.
Sure. All right. Thanks. That was a surprisingly normal thing for her to say. I probably shouldn't bother with her clothes for now. We girls have to be considerate of each other.
But I was about to say, like, she said that the top looked like a man. Was like, well, we got it from the prison that we escaped from. So yeah, it would be like that. But whatever. I'm gonna save before something happens. And then I'll probably just save before I leave. But this place is pretty small.
Eisen, I thought you were supposed to be in Midgand. How did you end up here in Islegand? I thought I'd gotten used to you performing the impossible, but this time, I'm at a loss for words. We heard from the Bloodwings that the Abbey might have taken you guys out.
Not this time, but our luck won't last forever. Think of this as a dry run for when I really kick the bucket.
Aye, aye, First Mate. More importantly, are you sure it's okay to bring an exorcist aboard?
I've got my eye on her. If she does anything funny, I'll handle it.
Got it! We'll be on our guard, too.
So I'm guessing that the blue is ship movement, yeah, so we're not gonna talk to him. But if the captain heard about us taking an exorcist along with us, he'd be thrilled. Now that's something you don't expect, he say. Oh, hey. You defeated a Code Red, did you? Were you a savior or an executioner? Even the wind from the sea weeps. Ooh, 6,850 for completing 3 Code Red hunts, in addition to Overzealous Spider. The sea just squats there, ready for anything and never flinching. And they'll keep doing that after humans are all gone too, won't it? Yeah. So yeah, we fought that one, and that one. Okay. So at least we don't have to worry about anything new here. Probably not until we get to the next area. Slash, thrust, pop. Who wants to play a game? It's the same ones. Tarnished coin. I thought it was the cat. It was like, am I taking the cat? So wait, what is this? Oh. This looks like a maze. Yeah, it's pretty much like the other port. So we didn't have to sneak in to this one. Oh, that would mean that in order to get away from the port instead of going by ship, you'll have to go through those terrible mines. Ugh. So that was the one in here. We still have one within the port. Oh, it's right there. Life bottle. Oh, it's you.
So, you guys made it. Whatever happened to that sword breaker?
He's been dealt with.
What are you doing here?
After everything you said to me, I had a change of heart. I quit banditry. Thank you.
I'm glad you listened to reason. What do you plan on doing from here on out?
I'm heading to the capital. I plan on opening a restaurant for bandit cuisine.
Bandit cuisine?
Yeah, you get your hands on all sorts of food as a bandit. You gotta use what you have, and still make a tasty meal. Like a wild mushroom omelet minus the eggs. Or highwayman stew. It's like a hunter's stew, but, you know, made by bandits.
That sounds somewhat improper, actually. But I'd still love to visit after you open.
Really? All right. I'll be an upright citizen in no time. Maybe even the kind of man you'd consider spending some time with.
I'm rooting for you.
Hey,
What?
were you actually listening to him?
Of course I was. It's wonderful he's turned over a new leaf.
But he wants you to be important to him. I'm going to build a better life for myself. Just you wait and see, Madam Exorcist. Okay. This is where we came from, but there is another exclamation point. The port may have lost its bustle, but the craftsmanship here is as good as ever. Our swordsmiths are among the best you'll find. There might not be a lot of bright steel left, but the quality makes up for the lack of quantity. Okay. The Abbey says the dreaded sword breaker is on the loose, but they've sent a legate after him. Who knows what damage the sword breaker could have caused if we weren't warned in time. Thank goodness for the Abbey. So that's why they were off the streets. Piles of bright steel and iron ore passed through this port in its glory days, but the main mines of Brigid Ravine have since run dry. Now this is just an island on the southwest frontier. I guess if there's a boom, a bust isn't too far off. Okay. Gonna save that person for last. I was surprised at the sudden order to stay indoors, but Legate Shigure knows what he's doing. He took care of that swordbreaker demon once and for all. Thank goodness he's around. Legate Shigure is the greatest swordsman in the world. No demon could ever stand against him. The only wound he's ever suffered came from his pet cat scratching his chin. Oh. Okay.
Hey, you there. That's one impressive sword you got.
You know a lot about swords?
I'm a novice swordsmith. Been at it for 20 years. Now I'm finally able to make a blade worthy of the name.
20 years? And still just a novice?
It's a competitive world out there for a swordsmith, especially here on this island.
But I heard many swordsmiths have given up. There's less ore around nowadays, and swords don't work against the demons.
True, swords are useless against demons. Unless it's an exorcist that's using them. Cadnix weaponry has always been prized in Midgand. The Abbey recognized our talents, and now, business is booming. All the smiths here are grateful to the Abbey. They're keeping all of us alive and fed.
Forging equipment that can withstand an exorcist's power is no simple task. You have to enhance it again and again with the help of its owner in order to perfect it. You'll be needing to enhance your own equipment too. Yeah, I've been doing that. Speaking of which, I might be able to enhance some stuff again. Well, probably not these. It's not like I was getting anything. Well, actually, do I want to get some of these rings? Oops, not that. Probably able to do the fried albatross. Or the... Yeah, let's do this one.
I'm finished. This should be all right.
Okay, is this the only place here? Yeah, just this. There is a bunny. Long ago, a swordsmith went into the mines in search of the purest bright steel. He died when a tunnel collapsed on him, but his soul wandered on, still searching. Sometimes you can still hear the sound of a hammer pounding a metal deep from underground. I've heard that story before. There's a nice little local legend. Probably it was Kurogane that whole time. Can I go behind this? Nope. Okay. You must have had quite the journey to get here. Please ease your weariness before you go. Oh!
Say! Ah! Say!
Did you need something?
No, not really.
As you say.
Why aren't you training with 2 swords?
This is how I've always trained. 10,000 practice swings a day since I was a kid. I just wanted a single good swipe at Shigure. So I swung, and eventually just naturally got to this point.
That's incredible.
Not really. I need to be prepared to face Shigure at any moment. But I've been thinking I should up it to 100,000 swings.
100,000? Do you have any idea how much time that'll take?
Nah.
Even if you did 1 swing a second, you couldn't do that many in 1 day.
Oh? But 10 swings a second would do the trick.
Rokurou.
Even still, I know it would take more than 100,000 swings to be a match for Shigure. Not with 1 sword or with 2.
And you keep doing it despite knowing it's pointless? That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to defeat an undefeatable adversary. The whole damned idea is daft, as you put it. All I can do is recognize the fact and give it my best shot.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
If only I could figure out how to stay up all night and still feel rested. Now there's a challenge I can't beat.
You need to go to bed. A lack of sleep will get you killed faster than a lack of practice.
Yeah, you're right. I'll do that.
Yeah, we don't really get a lot of hotel or inn. That bunny. Like, skits when you rest, when we rest. So it's like kind of weird. Kind of makes me think that I'm missing stuff. Okay. Well, guess I'm gonna save again before leaving. Let's do it over there, the same one. Not even close to an hour. I still have like 20 minutes left. Okay, so I spoke to everyone. Do I want to do this again? I mean, all it does is help us get these, which I'm not completely worried about, because I think I'm going to get like the attachments and stuff like in the pack whenever I see it on sale. Hello. But why in blazes would it be Algan? The skipper's curse, of course. Sailing between continents. The continents are connected by sea routes. When you wish to travel to a different continent, talk to Benwick at the port to ride the Van Eltia. Traveling in this manner doesn't cost gold, making an excellent option for travel. Okay, so it's not like it's letting us go to other places. So that's good. Okay, so Yseult Docks, an island floating in the balmy seas of Southgan. The year-round summer weather has given rise to a distinctive local culture. Okay. Yeah, we've been a lot more stuff on that other continent.
I gotta say, you guys look less like pirates and more like a circus troupe.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Not remotely an issue. If you're aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Eifried like?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
Huh.
What?
A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind? How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting. A lot.
A lot.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady, and others he rages. He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
Sounds like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to serve him. But that air of mystery keeps us around and makes us want to take those jumps. At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Eifried is one hell of a guy.
He sounds like Velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Renede.
Sir? What's going on?
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair Scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Renede, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated, including yourself, understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency positions.
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks at death's door.
What do you mean? Is this Corsair Scourge fatal?
Quite. No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with the body falling apart like sand.
Like sand?
Clearly?
Yes, there was a great band of pirates who ruled the seas, but the disease spread through their ships and killed every one of them. That's why it's called the Corsair Scourge.
Does that mean we've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only humans fall prey to the Corsair Scourge.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Moggy Lou?
Oh, right. Alas, that my glorious saga should meet such an ignominious end!
I can't allow our vessel to die from this. If you start to feel ill, speak up.
I will.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Huh? Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
Oh, so she won't be part of our party?
The Reaper's curse. The Reaper's curse?
Oh, so we're back on that continent. Oh, it's raining. Well, this is still a new port, though. And it's raining. Very dreary.
Okay, where's the herbalist? If I remember right, the Corsair's Scourge needs a particularly special medicine.
Yeah, it's a wildflower called Salatoma. Its juice can cure the Corsair's Scourge.
Doesn't sound too tricky.
Let's not relax until we have it in hand.
Right. Now let's get going.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the disease if everyone wanders into town? Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, you can only catch it over the ocean waves.
Oh.
It's speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air, or maybe the microbes in the seawater.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there are no recorded cases of people catching it on land.
I see. A strange affliction indeed.
We'll be back soon. You all remain on the ship.
All right. Good luck out there, sir.
That
We've
is
got to
very
hurry.
interesting.
Salatoma. Is this really going to be necessary?
What do you mean, Eleanor?
Oh, nothing. It's just, well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad. So bad. Some say it would even bring a demon to the brink of tears.
Maybe so. But better to drink it than to die, right?
Oh,
True.
I'm not worried. It just reminded me of stories from my childhood is all.
So wait, that means Laphicet and Eleanor are gone out of the party. Oh, no, they're there. But they're both subs. Okay. This is bad. I think I've got it too. Chin up, lad. You can handle seasickness during a storm, but not this? Huh. Aye, you're right. If I don't pull myself together, the captain never let me hear the end of it. He's completely and utterly out of it. Would you mind bringing some medicine? I'll give him some antiseptic in the meantime. You mean him? Or the dude over there? We managed to keep ourselves alive, so get out there and find some Salatoma. Okay. Oh, got a skit to map the world. And also, this is back.
Take a look at this. Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Wow, they found a whole bunch.
Maybe I need to be at a different level or something. Right? That's literally the only one that we have left, and it's a material.
Scout ship setting sail.
Maybe it has a low percentage rate or something. Anyway, to map the world.
The map's getting filled in little by little.
There's still a long way to go. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot can happen on the waves. The far seas are unexplored territory for a reason.
I'd imagine so. The seasons and the weather can change the sea completely.
Oh. Do I sense a budding interest in the sea?
Think you're feeling less apathetic about it now?
I wouldn't say that. I was just reminded of something someone once said to me.
For a demon, he's actually...
That Rokurou, always telling all of us except Eleanor to work harder. Doesn't he realize that I'm a delicate maiden too? This is workplace discrimination. I should put him on a witch trial and burn him at the stake.
I don't think that's how witch trials work.
What's wrong, Eleanor? You look like you've got something on your mind.
I'm just trying to figure out what Rokurou was thinking. When I had Lord Shigure at the end of my spear, Rokurou threw his dagger right at my head. I thought I was dead for sure. I feel like I saw who he truly was, and it frightens me. But he and Lord Shigure are always trying to kill each other. I can't understand why he did what he did.
It might have something to do with his Bushido code.
What's Bushido? Is that like a sword fighter's code?
It's a way of thinking. Be loyal to your lord. Respect your parents. Protect the weak. And act with honor.
You're saying that he was following this Bushido code, and he was protecting me because I was weak?
He might have turned into a demon, but his memories and personality are still intact. I doubt his moral values have disappeared either.
Do you really think he believes in that Bushido stuff? Carving through his enemies with a cruel and unsparing sword! Slash! Pow! Shazam! That's the true nature of a Rangetsu man! I heard that when Velvet first met him, he immediately attacked her without any provocation. I'm sure you haven't already forgotten how he turned his swords on the kid in that fight against Kurogane.
I wouldn't read too much into what Magilu's saying. Rokurou lives for his sword, and that's just who he is.
But I don't think he's all that bad.
I thought you were the one who called him frightening.
I know I said he can be a scary person, but how do I put it? I do feel there's more to him than just wanting to cut people up. It's like he's more sensitive to other people's emotions than he might seem to be at first glance. A sword fighter has to sense his opponents on some level, right?
For a crazed demon, he's actually a nice guy. Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not like I know him well enough to claim any deep personal insight or anything.
You brought it up.
Okay. Give me this. Well, like I said before, I like areas that give me different weather. Borg Forest is east of Rened through the fens of Nog, and Bernak Plateau is to the north. There aren't many safe places in Westgan, so if you're going to travel, be prepared. The merchant vessel, Von Babali, donated another load of relief supplies. We're always grateful. Donating supplies is only a ruse. We keep a bit of cargo stored away for when we need to make anchor in a hurry. I see. Even when a corsair's scores, you never slip, do you? These supplies came at just the right time. Aye, with all the exorcists and soldiers about, it was starting to feel a bit tight. You're welcome. Hey, fluorite. Excuse me, is there an apothecary around here? An apothecary? Sure, there's one in the village. Here in Westgan, plants and animals infected with demon blight have been attacking folks, so the apothecary barely has time to sleep. I see. Thank you.
A bit ago, a manacled body got caught in my nets.
Manacled? A prisoner?
You too? Yesterday, my nets pulled up an arm. Manacles, even a brand on that one. I really can't take this anymore. I'm losing my appetite, and it's bad for my heart.
You said it. Judging by the tides, they would have to have come from that prison island.
Oh.
Is it really just a prison?
Nope.
You think it's strange, too? I've suspected something about that place for a while now. They say the whole island is a prison, but if you ask me, I bet it's just an execution ground.
Or it's for experimenting on demons.
Experimenting? What do you mean?
Testing the demons' capabilities. That's why they need prisoners. Food for the monsters.
Not a bad theory.
Just kidding! There's no way the Abbey would do something that horrible, right?
You sure think of some crazy ideas. I bet all of this is the work of some vicious pirate gang.
Yeah, something like that.
That guy, he's pretty sharp.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any patrol ships around there recently. Used to be they'd chase you off if you got too close.
You know, you're right. If there are pirates about, it'll mean trouble unless the Abbey tightens up their patrols.
The best we can do is keep a wide berth of it for now. We wouldn't want pirates and demons sneaking up on us.
I think we'd notice if pirates or demons were around. No way they'd catch us unawares.
I can't tell if he's sharp or dull as a brick.
Well, I know it sounds like bragging, but I swear I've got a sixth sense. if the seas are about to get rough or there are demons nearby, I can feel it. Maybe, just maybe, I have what it takes to be an exorcist. If you're still saying the same thing in 10 years, I say go for it. Can't even tell that whatever. Whatever you say. So what's this? Oh, storage. I'm happy to have more exorcists around, but what are they doing in Wog Forest? Shouldn't they be defending Renede? I haven't been told any reason, but I heard the orders came from the shepherd himself. There must be some deeper purpose. It's kind of weird hearing the words shepherd when we just, well, not just, but we just love being that title ourselves. So quiet in here. Excuse me. I just need your Norman carrots. Oh. When I look at equipment these days, all I want to do is dismantle it. Collecting materials has become a hobby of mine. I know the feeling. Just keep it under control, alright? Yeah, I need to stop dismantling equipment I was planning to enhance. Enough bottle. We haven't been using a lot of those, because usually just end up running back. Let's see. I'm almost there, but let me talk to some people and get this finished up. There are demons that will attack you if they so much as smell potentite on you. Really? Potentite? But mighty handy to have around, but I wouldn't want to die over it. Well, apparently there's only one in any particular region, so unless your luck is miserable, you're unlucky to bump into any. Demons drawn to potentite. One per region is pretty rare enough, even for demons. Still, it's not a nice thought. Potato! So that place...
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of history to it. Port Renede was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew, so Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag?
Hey, let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Renede?
No. The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel, right about the time the town finished building the outer port. If only the seas had remained free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Renede became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
It's raining. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on going until we finish this particular area. Oh. I hear lovely Yseult frogs.
When I was in Port Zexen, I heard that a swarm of demons attacked the palace and killed the high priest.
No way! Isn't the palace the most heavily guarded place in the world? How did the exorcists let that happen?
Bad news really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters twice the size of any man. They had razor-sharp horns and 3 burning eyes. They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
If the demons were that terrible, no wonder the exorcists couldn't deal with them.
Some rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle. But no one knows the truth. We should be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
A horned giant with 3 eyes, huh? Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm. So they were talking about you, too.
Ooh. Excuse me. There's nowhere we can run. Demon Blade is everywhere. Could there be some safe place across the sea or on the far continent, do you think? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't heard of anyone actually reaching the far continent. So the best we can do is pray we aren't attacked by demons then. Yeah. And your prayer has been answered because we did not attack you. Oh, there's 3. Treasure chest. 2. Panacea bottle. Oh, excuse me.
I know I'm
Dang it.
repeating myself, but that's just not possible.
But the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you explain that? I heard some people from the capital say that he might have been attacked by demons.
The Abbey's trying to cover it up, but the truth is getting out.
The security at the palace is better than anywhere else. Demons breaking in? Inconceivable. But what if a whole horde assailed the castle? The exorcists guarding the palace are elite, the best of the best. Horde or not, they couldn't have gotten in.
Well, what if they were some sort of giant demons? No matter how elite the guards may be, they'd have trouble against something like that.
If giant demons appeared in the capital, there'd be an uproar. I understand your concerns, but please remain calm and trust us. Panic and confusion is just what the demons want. They'll use it to slip into this very town.
Well, we know that, but still.
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
The more chaos there is here, the easier it'll be for us to move around.
Now I can get it. I know the Abbey's story, but I need tangible proof before I'll swallow it. You're not the only ones risking your lives. That's right. Making us feel safe is part of the Abbey's job. The Abbey fights with all its might to preserve the peace of the land and expunge demons. I do not ask you to believe in me. I ask you to believe in Lord Artorias and the Empyrean Innominat. I want to believe, but I just can't shake this feeling of unease. Okay, so that's Sage. I hear frogs, and I'm tempted to try to catch said frogs. Oh, hey! If only anger and grief could simply be washed away. Alas, that's not how people work, unfortunately. Speaking of which, I have a new request for you. Okay, ooh, 2. Life Coveting Fairy. Trickster, level 27. Further increases damage inflicted during a week. Oh, so that's what it would give me. Okay. A mobile man-eating plant. Plantasm, level 28. So one is a fiend and one is the little squiggly ant thing. Okay, good to know. Okay, there's the save point. Here's number 2. Life bottle. It rains so much in West End. I suppose it makes everything lush and green, but they say Demon Blade affects plants too. It makes the rain feel like a curse. We've seen some rain curses before. Okay, this is the inn. Why are you guys standing back here for? And number 3. A waistcoat covered. So we got another one of those. I am Hidemi, 3rd son and rising star of the character card family. Allow me to test your talent for the game. The goal of this game is to claim matching pairs of cards to collect scoring sets. Begin each turn by choosing one card from your hand and playing it on the field. If a card with a matching title is currently on the field, you may take both cards into your scoring pile. If there is no match, your card remains on the field. Next, draw a card from the deck, place it on the field, and resolve as above. This ends the turn. Each card belongs to a scoring set indicated by an icon on the lower right of the card. Scoring sets are formed once you collect a certain number of cards belonging to that set. Your number of currently claimed cards of each set is displayed on the screen's right. Once you've completed a scoring set, you may end the round and collect points for your sets. You may also opt to continue the round, but you won't be able to end the round and collect points until you've completed another set. Continuing allows you to reach for higher scores, but risk your opponents completing a set first and opting to end the round in their favor. Select scoring sets to see the sets along with their scores and required counts. The winner is the player with the most points at the end of the 3 rounds. The winner will be rewarded with Tails coin, but higher scores earning more coins. Sure. Oh crap, what song is this? This is Tales of Symphonia, isn't it? Oh crap, what part of Tales of Symphonia is this? Isn't the Triad Desert or something? Oh, this is so totally Tales of Symphonia! Oh, sorry. Oh, so it actually tells me. Oh, Colette! Oh, so it's based off which game they're from. So that would be 3 cards on that one. None on that, 2 on that. Colette! Let's see. So now I pick a card. Oh, Pascal from Tales of Grace's Elf. And the girl from Tales of Berseria. I mean, not Berseria, Exilia, that I never finished playing. Continue. I can't. Oh. How do they do that though? How is this novice? I still won though. Are you sure you want to try again? Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. Story hero. Singular prodigy. Pascal genius. That one dude from Berseria. And okay, what about your princess? Okay. I honestly. I mean, I won that first time. I'm not doing it again. I don't think I'm gonna have too much to use. Uh-oh. These cat boxes are... Ooh, Shiba Inu tail. Try expressing your mood with this dignified tail. They're using a lot more. Okay, so I'm going to rest at the inn and then save and then continue this in the next episode. The collapse of Harmony, Merlin's rebellion, the Dark Period. There were so many great events in the past, all legends, of course. But when I grow up, I hope to unravel the true meaning behind them. Okay, whatever you say. Did you hear that, ma'am? Your boy is something else. We've got a future scholar in our hands. Yes, but it's a bit frail and that worries me. Okay. Yeah, I have to remember what part of Tales of Symphonia that music is from. Are you staying? We're known for our home-like hospitality. Ooh.
Take a look at this.
Quitting is the same as defeat.
Great. Let's do this one Rangetsu style, guys.
Again.
Scout ship setting sail.
Also, I think I'm gonna take that off because he was still working on these. Okay, so where is... Yep. So with that, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Enjoy the rest of your day or your night. And this is Kichiko signing out. Goodbye, everyone.